of people say they go on a haul, but I don't think they really know what a haul is. All right, Tommy, bring it down. Easy, Tommy. Shit. All right, hang on a second. Okay. This, my friends, is a garage sale haul. And now you're thinking to yourself, Bithead 1000, by the way, you tuned into the greatest video program of all time. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, Jess, you ride a motorcycle when you go out hauling. At least this week we did. And so how do you fit all this stuff on your back? Well, you don't. You got to go back out with your car and pick it up. So, the theme of today's show is no more Mr. Nice Guy. Listen, I look at my demographic on YouTube, and it seems that my biggest audience is between 35 and 45 years old. Okay, if you've lived that long, you will understand that nice guys finish last. You know, and as sad as it is, and you know, I know a lot about the YouTube video gaming community, and it's chocked full of nice guys. I mean, there's just some really upstanding people out there. But unfortunately, only the good die young, and the nice guys finish last, and that's just how life goes. But this week, Bithead 1000 wasn't a nice guy. That's because I was an early bird. I woke up around 7 o'clock, I was on the road about 7:30, and I was hitting garage sales as soon as the signs were going up. And guess what? I hate to admit it, but it paid off big time. Now, I always used to be scared away by being an early bird. I just didn't think it was the right thing to do. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, what are people going to do? Are they going to throw you out of the garage sale? Oh, you can't come up here, you're too early. That just doesn't happen. People are trying to sell things. That's all that's on their mind is the dollar. They don't care what time you show up. So if you go into garage sales, show up early. Don't worry about being an early bird. It doesn't matter. Okay. Let's get started here. I want to make a space up here because lately I've been doing the videos and I've been showing you the stuff and I've been putting it back down on the floor so you can't really get an idea what we got. Okay. Okay. I want to get this stuff in order because each one of these has a bit of a story. Okay. Not only do I have what we have in the box here, but I also have a little surprise from the parents as well. So, okay, let me get the box up here again. Okay, let's get started. This first garage sale I went to was the very first one that I went to, and I mean, it might have been 7:45. This guy was just getting set up out here, and I noticed that he had a big stack of PlayStation 1 games on one of his tables. And he was a guy about my age, a little bit younger than me, so I was a little concerned about the price he was going to offer. So, let me show you what I saw. Okay. These PlayStation games right here. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. So, you know, I said to him, I noticed there was some good titles in here, so I said, you know, how much do you want for the PlayStation games, and to my surprise, he said 3 for $1. 3 for $1. How do you beat that? Let me put the box down. So there's 18 games here, which would have worked out to what, $6? I offered him 5, he took 5. So this is what we got. Crash Team Racing. Spyro the Dragon. Tekken 2. It's PlayStation 2 Mega Memory Manager Plus. I don't know what that's all about. Crash Bash. Spyro, Year of the Dragon. Spyro, Ripto's Rage. Spider-Man. Alien Trilogy. Independence Day. Crash Bandicoot. Here's a game I'm real curious about. Blaster Master. Blasting Again. Big fan of Blaster Master for the NES, so we'll see what this looks like for the PlayStation. Army Men World War. Thrasher presents Skate and Destroy. Spider-Man 2. Space Invaders. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And Worms World Party. So these games are, I checked them over. They're generally in good shape. All the discs are really clean and whatnot. Some of the cases have cracks, but that's not really a big issue. So yeah, 18 PlayStation games for $5. Man, I'm telling you guys, I'm going to some garage sales where they're asking like $1, $2 for a PlayStation game. I'm not willing to pay it anymore. I'm almost down to like 50 cents for a PlayStation game, which is scary. Because I know that's not going to last. So that was the first garage sale. Now the next one. The next one, not necessarily the next garage sale, but the next place where we pick something up. Oh, here's another Spyro. Spyro the Dragon. The next place that we picked something up, I noticed there was a stack of PSP games on the table. And now the PSP, I've always been really interested in the PSP, never played it before. Only saw like reviews on YouTube about it and whatnot. And PSP to me looks like a pretty wild system. If I ever find one out there, I'm definitely going to pick it up. But I don't really know anything about the games or how the value of the games hold up. So I saw this stack of PSP games on the table there. And it was a woman, and she had two really young kids out on the front lawn. Really young kids, too young for a PSP, so maybe she had a son or something like that. So I asked her how much she wanted for them. She said $2 a piece, and there's 10 of them. I think there's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's 10 of them here. That would have made it $20. $20 for games that I really don't know about. I wasn't going to pay it, so I just really took a shot at this one. I said, would you take $5 for them? And she said, sure. I just want them out of here. So, for that price, I'll pick them up. I mean, what does that break down to? 50 cents a piece? 50 cents a piece, I was willing to pay that. And these are all in really nice shape. So here we go. You know, guys, fill me in on these because I really don't know anything about them. SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs, Fire Team Bravo. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Siphon Filter, Logan Shadow. Tokobot. Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City Stories. Infected. Exit. Innocent Life. Siphon Filter, Dark Mirror. And Go Sudoku. So, you know, I'm more than happy to have these in the collection. I guess more of a curiosity. I've always wanted to try the PSP. So, I'm pretty psyched to have these. Alright, moving along. Here's the bag. Alright, this is where I pulled a Major League boner. I went to a garage sale. This woman had this GameCube out there with one controller and all the connectors. I asked her how much she wanted for it. She wanted $10 for it. I've been kind of hot to get a GameCube lately. I don't know why, but I don't know. Maybe just to have the system, you know, to put it in part of the collection. I'm not really too familiar with the games, but for some reason I want a GameCube, and she wanted $10 for it. So I don't know. For some reason I just took it. I didn't talk it down. I don't know why, but she winds up loading it into this plastic bag and forgets to put the AV cords in it. And she was like all the way out in Seaford, so I didn't feel like driving back out there. It would have cost me more in gas than it would to probably find the cords somewhere else. So here we go. It's a GameCube. And I know in general people are asking a lot of money for them. So, I don't know. I went for $10. I'm not exactly happy about it though, to be honest with you. GameCube. And you know, not even, it's a third-party control. I don't know what I was thinking. Sometimes you lose your mind out there. I do not know what I was thinking. I would normally not go for this deal. I don't know why I went for it. But anyway, third-party controller. What are you going to do? But this next pickup more than makes up for it. This was a big garage sale in a ritzy neighborhood. This neighborhood was so ritzy. I was driving down the road and I saw these beautiful houses on one side and these gorgeous houses on the other side. And I was like, I'm looking at these houses and I'm like, man, you know, one day I got to get myself into a home like this. And I realized that I'm looking at boat houses. They're the actual houses that people build over their dock space so they can pull their boat in. I'm like, Jesus Christ, these are the houses for the boats. So, you know, needless to say that, you know, that makes you really feel like a real, you know, speck of dust in life. When you're living in an apartment smaller than somebody's boathouse. Okay. So this next garage sale, this guy had this stuff laid out on the front lawn. An Atari, Atari 2600. Pretty clean, a little dusty. You know, I don't know what it is with Atari. What do they expect you to put, like the game console on planet Earth and then put the TV on Mars? They got the longest AV cords I've ever seen. Now maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. But Atari 2600 with these like aftermarket controllers here, a Point Master, and I don't know what the other one is. Which, you know what, for the Atari I don't mind getting these controllers because, you know, I have so many of the standard Atari controllers, which I'm not too crazy about, so it's, you know, it's nice to get something different. That I don't mind. Two sets of paddle controllers here. I'm swimming in paddle controllers. There's no, you know what? I made a video on how to fix the paddle controller. It's probably, you know, it's probably the video I regret the most because now I'm just tripping over paddle controllers. I can't get away from them. So here we go. An Atari 2600 with controllers and paddle controllers. No adapter, but we have the adapter from Cobra DVS. And then we got a ColecoVision. Now the ColecoVision I'm very excited about, but there's something else that this came with that I'm more excited about. As you know, my gardener sent us a package with a ColecoVision, which is great, but it didn't have the power pack. And if you know anything about the ColecoVision power pack, it's a monster, and it's hard to find. So with this ColecoVision came the ColecoVision power pack, which doubles as like a home gym. You can do like military presses with this. So this is great because now we can get our ColecoVision set up, and I could start doing some reviews on ColecoVision games, which makes me really excited because I feel like an evangelist spreading the word of ColecoVision. I don't think many people know much about ColecoVision. It's a completely dynamite system. Now you guys know how I feel about ColecoVision anyhow. So yeah, so the ColecoVision and the Atari, $5 each. $5 for the Atari with all the controllers, $5 for the ColecoVision with everything. Let me put this up here. Let me put this up here. Okay. Okay. Oh, and it also came with Ladybug, which is a dynamite game. Okay, that's it for my haul. My haul's at the garage sale. So what does this work out to? We got $5, $5, $10, $20, $5, $25, and pay for this $5, $30. So we paid $30 for everything you see here. I don't know. What do you guys think? So next up is my parents. My parents. And they scooped up, I don't know if you can see this or not, about 20, I think there's 19 in here, 19 N64 games. The guy wanted $20, they walked away from it. The guy was like, well, what do you want to pay for it? My mother said $5. The guy goes, take it. Take it. 19 N64 games for $5. You don't mess with my mother. Alright, you guys want to see what we got here? Alright. Xena, the Warrior Princess. These are all in really nice shape too. 007 GoldenEye. Olympic Hockey 98. Battle Tanks Global Assault. Madden 2000. All-Star Baseball 99. Micro Machines 64 Turbo. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Pokemon Stadium. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Pokemon Snap. Rally Challenge 2000. It's got a sticker on there. Donkey Kong 64. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Mia Hamm Soccer. Fox Sports College Hoops 99. Rampage World Tour. WCW Nitro. And 1080 snowboarding. So there you have it. You know what? You know what's funny? To think if you think about that. I mean, this is 19 games. The guy wanted $20 for it. I probably would have paid it. I probably wouldn't have talked him down. And he took $5 for it. So I mean, it really makes you think. I really got to reevaluate, what I'm offering or what I'm willing to pay somebody to get these games. Think about that, guys. I probably would have slapped $20 in the guy's hand without even thinking about it. But Mom got him for $5. So that really makes you think. You got to have the upper hand. You always got to be willing to walk away from this stuff. Again, nice guys finish last. You willing to pay the price? You're going to pay the price. Walk away. Don't be so needy. You know, I know these are video games, and you know, you don't want to walk away empty-handed. A lot of you are doing pickup videos. I know how it feels to walk away empty-handed. But, you know, what's the worst that can happen? You don't accept the guy's offer, and you know, you pretend like you're walking away, or you kick the guy a low ball figure. What do you think he's going to do? Beat you up? No. You'll still get it for the $20. Worst comes to worst. So that's it, guys. Get out to those garage sales. With that's $35. That's an additional $5 for those games. So get out to those garage sales, man, and don't be a nice guy. Get there early, talk them down, lowball them. Because we're all about getting deals on this show. We're not paying money for this stuff. As much as we love it, we're not paying money for it. So, Bidhead 1000 here. See you guys next time.